Hello, welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to practice with some great vocabulary, so let's get started. Today we're practicing with this vocabulary: 5 o'clock shadow, stubble, and peach fuzz. They all mean about the same thing, but they're a little different. Let's take a closer look. The first is 5 o'clock shadow. Sometimes it's countable, and you say a 5 o'clock shadow, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes we say a little 5 o'clock shadow. Let's hear some examples.
A little 5 o'clock shadow, perhaps, but nothing that would turn the jury against me. Do you think?
5 o'clock shadow. Did you shave?
Looks like 10-year-old Peter got a 5 o'clock shadow.
5 o'clock shadow. The last thing I remember was shaving.
You all saw the picture, right? She had a 5 o'clock shadow, an Adam's apple, and a Semper Fi tattoo.
Example: he has a 5 o'clock shadow. He has a little hair on his face. He needs to shave. It's more common to say a 5 o'clock shadow, but we hear both. Let's practice. Does he have a 5 o'clock shadow? That's right, he has a 5 o'clock shadow. Let's practice. Does he need to shave? That's right, he needs to shave. This is also a shadow. In this case, shadow is always countable. When you talk about this, you always say a shadow. Let's practice. Is this a shadow? That's right, this is a shadow. Another word we use to describe a little hair is stubble. But we can use stubble both on the head or on the face. And stubble is never countable. He has some stubble on his head, or he has some stubble on his face. Pronunciation, use the short like cup and up. Stubble, stubble. Put the stress on the first syllable.
By the way, really liking the stubble back.
So they shaved his head, and now the stubble's growing in hot.
Who calls himself father? Brown eyes, a little bit of stubble.
You know, and then the cartoons with the stubble and the jowls.
Buzz that little mop top and you let your stubble come in. The ladies will love it.
You have a lot less stubble in person.
Behind the stubble and the too prominent brow and the male pattern baldness, I sensed your feminine longing.
I'm tired of looking at that stubble.
Let's practice. Does he have some stubble on his head? That's right, he has some stubble on his head. So he has some stubble on his head. Does he need to shave? No, he doesn't need to shave. Maybe he likes it like that. Let's practice. Does he need to shave? That's right, he doesn't need to shave. Maybe he likes it. Let's practice. Does he have some stubble on his face? That's right, he has some stubble on his face. And the last one is peach fuzz. Peach fuzz is also not countable. We do not say a peach fuzz. Some peach fuzz, a little peach fuzz. And it's when you have little hairs growing out of your face when you're a teenager and you first start growing hair on your face. That's called peach fuzz. Like a peach, the fuzz on a peach. It's similar because the hairs are usually soft when they first start growing. Let's hear some examples.
Yeah, he's a peach fuzz kid.
I see your peach fuzz finally grew in.
Brilliant. Johnny Depp with peach fuzz.
Peach fuzz.
Nah, that's man style now.
So example, teenage boys usually have peach fuzz on their face. Let's practice. Do teenage boys usually have peach fuzz on their face? That's right, teenage boys usually have peach fuzz on their face, unless they shave. So remember the three: 5 o'clock shadow, stubble, and peach fuzz. They all mean about the same thing, but they're a little different. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And we'll see you next time.